I'm very poor here in Brookhaven, and a huge party is happening in the city, where there are only rich people. I really want to enter this party, but I'm a very poor person, and I can't enter the party, so I want to become rich today so I can enter this party. He said, I like being poor, at least I'm happy. But have you ever thought if you were rich and also happy at the same time? I'm sure that would be much better, and now even he agreed with me. I'm coming here to talk to this security guard. I want to know how I can enter the party even though I'm a poor person. He said, there's no way to come in here, rules are rules. Dude, this simply can't be true. There has to be a way to get in here. He said, I told you that you can't enter the party, but you say 1 million things. It's really hard to know when you're being serious. The only thing I have is this car and this house, and I still share the house with my friend because he has nowhere to live. Okay, now I'm leaving here, and my car has many problems. From time to time it ends up turning off out of nowhere. I simply don't know what's wrong with this car. I should take it to the mechanic, but I can't because I don't have money. Okay, I'm going to stop at the red light, but the police officers are busy, so I'm going to pass here because there's definitely no problem. And now I'm going to park. My dream is to enter this rich people's party. Wait, but what's that? There's a police officer coming in my direction. This is worse than it looks. From what I noticed, he's mad at me. Look, I can't get a ticket because I don't have money. Please, don't give me a ticket this time. I promise I'll obey the rules. He said, you always say that. I'm tired of believing in you. Okay, I think unfortunately you're right. I'm really the worst human being ever. Now he's going to give me this ticket. This is really very expensive, but I think I deserve it because I passed the red light. Later I'll have to pay this ticket at City Hall. And now the police officer ended up leaving. It's funny because he can break the rules. But if I break the rules, I'm wrong. This city is definitely not fair. I'm going to get this shopping cart and I'm going to start buying some things because I'm really hungry. I literally can only eat fruits, so I'm buying exactly that. I really wanted to buy more things, but obviously I don't have money for that. Pizzas are very expensive, milk and ice cream are also very expensive, so I always have to buy only the basics. Now I'm arriving here to pay the bills, and there's already a guy here in line. He's paying with this card. It must be very good to have a card. I simply can't have that because the bank thinks I won't pay the bills. That's really weird. Now I'm arriving here with my groceries to pay. I'm checking if I have money. Well, I have some coins that will be enough. So now he picked this up. He's checking if it's enough, and he simply agreed. That's very good. So I grabbed my groceries, and I'm leaving. I have to go back home. But this guy is right here. Tell me why you're staring at my car. Then he turned in my direction. He said, your car has a lot of potential. Why don't you take care of it? I don't have money for that. I don't know how you didn't notice. My house is very simple, and even though I have a really cool car, I got this car as a gift. It's a long story how I ended up with this car. It's a car that has potential, and I really don't take care of it because I'm saving money to get rich. He said, maybe if you fix this car, you'll become rich more easily. You're simply crazy. And now he just left. I don't know how he thinks that fixing my car will make me rich. I'm leaving here with my car, and now it turned off. I'm not being able to start this car. I can't believe this is happening right now. Okay, I managed to start this. It took a while, but I did it. I think I'm finally going to take this to the mechanic to see if he can do something. Maybe this is really the secret for me to finally get rich here in Brookhaven. So I just arrived here. I want to talk to the mechanic. It looks like he's right there, and for some reason he got really scared. Maybe because my car is very destroyed, and this will be a lot of work for him. Then he arrived here. I want you to fix my car because it's very destroyed. I want you to make a quote to see how much it's going to cost to fix this. He said, is this car yours? Obviously, yes. This car is mine. But why are you asking that? It even seems like this car is rare. He's looking at my car like this is very rare. I don't understand what's so special about my car. I think this guy is simply crazy. Just tell me what's going on. He said, I'll fix the car for free if you let me take pictures of it. Wow, is that serious? Of course I'll let you do that. After all, I don't even care about this car. I just made the best deal of my life. He's going to fix my car for free, and he will only want to take some pictures. This guy simply fell into the trap. Is he really crazy? Or does my car hide something I don't know? But now I'm coming here to the city hall. I have to pay for the ticket I just received. I don't even know how I'm going to pay this since I don't have money. So I just arrived here, and still today I'm going to find a way to go to this amazing party, even if I have to pretend that I'm rich. He said, the ticket costs 50. It's pretty cheap. Dude, I don't have money to pay all of that. Can I pay in 10 installments? For some reason, he got scared. Look, it's just a question. That doesn't mean I'm going to split it up. He said, you can. But seriously, you don't have 50? Look, of course I have. But everything is invested. I don't want to take it out of the investment just to pay a ticket. So I want to pay in 10 installments. Even he got more serious. Now I just have to sign this. It's really simple. I'll have to pay 5 each month for 10 months. Luckily, they don't charge interest. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get anything I have. I wouldn't even be able to get my house. Okay, I'm coming back here. It's already nighttime. I have to go to the mechanic. Okay, I'm right here. This guy is taking pictures. He really likes taking pictures. But dude, my car is unrecognizable. I thank you for everything because my car looks very good. I've never seen my car like this before. It even has this thing that I've never seen before. Seriously, I've never seen my car so clean like this. He said, this car reaches speed 101 seconds with the technique of the old owner. Dude, I've never seen a car reach that speed in such a short time. That must be incredible. So I'm coming here to drive the car, and he got inside here. But I want to see if it really has that speed. Look, the car is really slow. It's simply not running the way you said. I'm going to pass the red light because I don't care about that. This is my revenge against the police officers. Look, this car isn't fast at all. He said, step hard on the accelerator and then activate the nitro. Okay, I'm going to try to do that, but I can't guarantee that it's going to work. Okay, I started accelerating a lot. The car is really fast, but it's not as fast as you said. It didn't reach speed 100 in just 1 second. It reached around 60 speed in 1 second, which is still not the number 100. But look, I thank you for everything. You really helped me a lot. And now he left. Well, now I'm going back home, and I'm determined to change my avatar to look like I'm rich, even because I already have a very good car. My friend is very happy. Tell me why you're happy? But he's pointing here in the front, and from what it looks like they're building a new house. Wow, I can't believe they're doing this. This is very good because maybe we'll be able to live inside here. But now one of the millionaires is arriving here, and this gate just opened. This is really very rare to happen, but he just got out of here. He said, I'm building a building for the poor to live in. Wait, is this car yours? Yes, of course it's mine. This whole time I was pretending to be poor. He said, can I drive? I've always seen it on TV. Of course you can. Now I'm coming here in the car. He's driving my own car. I don't know why the millionaire liked this car so much. And he said that he saw this car on TV, but I didn't even know that this car was famous. But actually this car is very fast. With the millionaire driving, this car became very fast. He said, I'll do it just like on TV. Now he placed a ladder here. He started accelerating a lot. Why are you doing this? And now smoke started coming out. I don't know what's happening. He's completely crazy, and the car became very fast. Okay, it looks like this is the secret technique to achieve maximum speed. I didn't know that. So my car really is the fastest car of all. I simply can't believe it. So now he arrived at the border, and the soldier opened this. Wait, what are you doing? I'm entering inside here. I can't believe I'm entering here. Literally in the party that I'm not allowed in, because only rich people come inside here. I want to see how many people are here. Wait, there are no people inside here. He said, the party only starts during the day, and you're invited. Thank you very much for the invitation. You're the first person who's helping me, but I want to know your house a little better. I've never seen such a luxurious house in my life. Only today I noticed that there's a helicopter up here, and also that there's a pool in this house, because I didn't know that. So now he's coming down here, and a completely underground garage. This is even a little secret, and there are 2 vehicles here. Your cars are really very good. He said, they're nothing compared to your car, which belonged to the greatest race driver on the island. I didn't know that about my car, but I want to see this car that's behind here. It's very beautiful, and also very expensive. This car is also very cool. It even has a spoiler. My car doesn't have a very good spoiler. Thank you very much for showing your garage. This is really amazing. But now I think it's time to leave here, because I don't want to disturb him. I have to prepare myself to come here tomorrow for the party. I really have to be prepared, and I also need a better avatar. For now I'm very ugly, so maybe if I change my avatar I'll finally be able to fool people so that they all think I'm rich, when actually I'm very poor. So I'm arriving here at the clothing store. This is the best store in Brookhaven, because it literally has everything I need. So I'm arriving right here. I need some clothes that look rich, but actually are very cheap. He understood that, and now he arrived here to choose this. I hope he finds something cheap. I don't care if the clothes are beautiful. I just want this to be very cheap. Then he grabbed this box, and now I'm going to change. I want to see which clothes he chose. Actually, I'm looking very good. I'm sure many will think I'm rich. I want to know how much all this cost. I hope it's very cheap. He said, $50,000. Look, I asked for something very cheap. I don't want to pay all that in one outfit. He said, the outfit is only $10. The glasses are what's expensive. Obviously, I only want the outfit. I don't want to pay $50,000 for glasses. And for the first time I'm paying in cash. I'm really very rich. I paid only for this outfit, which is one of the best I've ever seen. It's really very beautiful. Now we're finally in another day. I'm showing the speed of this car to a friend of mine. If I place a ladder here in the front and start accelerating like this, I'll be able to get infinite speed. You can see that I'm very fast. This is impressive. Now I'm going to do it one more time, but the right way. Look, I'm accelerating a lot, and you can see that the wheel of my car is spinning a lot. So I finally removed the ladder, and my car is really very fast. This is how this car reaches 100 speed in 1 second. He said, this car looks a bit like the car of the greatest race driver of Brookhaven. It's because it really is. This literally is the car of the greatest race driver of Brookhaven. And now even he got scared. He said, how did you get this so easily? Dude, the story is very disappointing and also very random. A long time ago, I was eating hamburgers at the airport until this vehicle arrived. As soon as I saw it, I already thought it was very beautiful. So the owner of the car came out to talk to me. At the time he said, do you want this car for you? I'm moving to Miami. And at the time, obviously, I accepted. I know the story sounds very random, and that's because it really is. And now even he agreed with that, but he got back in the vehicle, and let's go back home because I'm going to have to go to the party today. But I don't know if I'm prepared for that because it's a party that only has millionaires, and I'm simply not rich. I'm paying $50 in 10 installments. But what is this building doing here? Now this soldier came here. He said, you too can live in this building as long as you pay a rent of $1,000 per month. Even my friend Big got scared because it's a lot of money. I thought they were building this for us for free, but apparently I was wrong this whole time. But I'm parking the car right here. I'm going to have to train how it is to be rich. He's showing how to be rich, but I don't think they do that. I doubt they keep showing off money because everyone knows they have money. So rich people don't need to show off money all the time. You can see that there's already a person coming here. Will the border be opened? He really opened this, and now this Bugatti is coming inside here. I can't believe they have so much money. He parked the car right here, and now he's coming inside here. He's one of the millionaires of the city, and now he's entering inside here. I think it's my turn to go inside there, even though I'm not a rich person. Okay, I'm coming right here, and he just closed the gate. I was invited to go to the party, so he's checking that. I'm sure I'm in this notebook. And he really agreed. For the first time, he opened the border for me, because previously I never managed to enter inside here. Now I'm finally coming here to the party, but I'll leave my car parked right here, because I don't want to draw attention, and I also don't want them to ask questions. And it looks like there's this thing back here. It's actually very cool, but I'm coming to the real party. For the first time, I'm entering here at the party. Look, what's happening here? He's coming here with the cart. This is very cool. There's the journalist here in the front. I've never seen him before, and apparently he's very crazy. And there are even famous players. This is a very famous soccer player of the city, and he just scored a point. Dude, I know you. I'll try to play this once. So I threw it here in the front, and I actually ended up scoring this. And now this cart ended up coming back here. For some reason, he's scared. He said, whose is the red car? Which is rare. There are only 2 red cars here. Which one are you talking about? But now he's calling us, and everyone is coming here. Okay, this is not very good because I really didn't want to draw attention. I only came to the party to see what it's like to be rich. The journalist stopped swimming, and finally he's coming to see what happened. Okay, now all of us are coming here in the front, and they're observing my car. This car of mine draws a lot of attention, and even the journalist is taking photos. But he's looking here in the back. He said, your car is very rare. Do you want to sell it? My car is obviously not for sale. I asked that you don't ask about that. So now he understood that. But now finally this millionaire arrived here, and he said, lunch is ready. Whoever is hungry, come here. Okay, now I'm coming back here, because I don't want to talk to these guys anymore. They just want to buy my car. But I'm arriving right here, and I'm following this millionaire. Now he's coming here to the dining table, which is really full of food, and only the 2 of us are here. Then he got closer and removed the food that was on the table, and the other players are outside here. Why are the 2 of us alone here? I don't understand. Now I received this plate of food. He also received that. Look, thank you very much. This is very good. He said, I want to talk to you about your car. Are you willing to sell it after everything I've done for you? So that means that all of this was a trap to buy my car? I've already said 1,000 times that this car is not for sale. No matter what you do, I'm not going to sell it, and now I'm going to keep eating this food. But then he got closer. He said, I asked that you leave here. I called you to close deals, not for you to cry just because you have a rare car. I thought you were really my friend. You're simply a bad person. So I'm leaving here. These are the worst people of all, because they tried to take my car from me. Okay, I'm going to get this car of mine back. I'm not going to sell this car ever again. Now that all of this happened, I'm decided that this car will never be sold. I have to improve my life without the help of these millionaires, because I really don't need their help. Now my friend left here. He finally bought new clothes. He said, today I'm going to work at the bank. I got a job after begging them to hire me. Dude, I had a very cool idea. What if you agreed to lend money to me at the bank? And also help me create an account. That way, I can start building a house, and I can finally get rich. And apparently he agreed with that. A few hours passed, and I'm coming here to the bank because I have to talk to my friend. He's going to lend me a lot of money. Perfect. I just arrived here. There are many people being attended, and none of them are talking to my friend. I can already imagine that he's not a good employee. I want to create an account, and I want a lot of money borrowed. He said, perfect. You have infinite money. Just sign this contract. Then he grabbed this contract, and now I'm signing this. I just don't understand why you all are looking here. His boss arrived here. He said, you're fired, and you don't sign the contract. Look, the contract is already signed. The boss arrived right here. Now you legally have to give me infinite money. He said, that's not exactly how it works. You 2 are going to jail. We'll see then who is going to win this. A few months passed. I have this house. I should be happy. But actually, I'm very sad with everything that happened, because since then my friend was arrested, which is very unfair. All of this happened because of me, and today the trial of me and him is going to happen. The judge will decide if I'm going to stay with infinite money or not. Today I can lose everything, or I can simply win everything. But I'm already winning because I have this house, and I'm already losing because my friend was arrested. So I'm leaving here. Today is a decisive day. I'm coming here to his trial. I really hope he's actually found innocent. He can't stay in jail in any way. My friend is coming right here, and now he's in this vehicle. I'm going to prove his innocence. So now I'm coming here in the front. Okay, I just entered here. Judge, this wasn't my friend's fault. At that time I asked for infinite money, and he simply accepted it. He only did what anyone would do. Now he got up to say something. He said he released infinite money for him, even though that should be forbidden. He said something very bad for himself. So he's looking here, and only now he got scared. Judge, just like he said, that should be forbidden. But it wasn't. It was in the rules that he couldn't lend infinite money to me. So he shouldn't go to jail in any way. The one who should be held responsible is this guy here in the back. He admitted it himself without wanting to. Then he picked up the hammer. He said, Big is innocent, and the boss of the bank will be held responsible for not training Big correctly. He didn't know how to do anything. And now even he got scared. But he picked up the hammer back. I think now it will be my trial. He said, Wheelix will not continue with infinite money obviously, but he will receive $5 million as a reward for finding a flaw in the Brookhaven banking system. Now he was handcuffed, and he's going to go to jail. And now I'm leaving with my friend. I think it was worth it for you to have gone to jail because now we're millionaires. So we're coming back here in the front. We have a lot of money. I'm coming back home, and a person just left here. He's the old owner of my car. I'm arriving here to see how he's doing, and you can see that even he got scared. He said, I thought you wouldn't take care of the car, and you would leave it destroyed. I would never do that with this car. It has always been like this, and I always took very good care of this car. Here in the city something very strange happened. We have this giant prison, and it looks like there's a helicopter coming here. It's not normal at all for helicopters to come to the city. Now this soldier just arrived here. He said, "We need help. The giant worm is almost escaping." Wait, what is he talking about? I've never seen a giant worm before. Okay, I'm seeing all this, and now he went in here, so this soldier came here too. I wonder what's happening. I'm going to take advantage of this gate being open, and now I'm going to go in here very carefully, because they can't know I'm coming in here. Okay, I'm coming here running, and I'm crouched, especially because you can see that he came back, and he closed the gate that he left open, and now he just came back inside. Okay, I'm in a terrible situation now. I'm literally stuck in here. I don't think I'm getting out of here anytime soon. So I'm coming here secretly to this door. I don't know if I can enter here, but I think I definitely don't have a choice. For some reason my friend is calling me. Why is he calling me? He said, "Did you see it's going to rain today? It's a big problem, right?" Yes, for sure. That's a very big problem. Well, I'm going to hang up because I can't stay talking. I have to come here very carefully, but I don't know what's ahead here. And I also don't know why there's this giant fence. But they're both right there. They're watching something. I still can't see exactly what. So maybe I have to get a little closer. I'm coming here literally crouched, and I'll have to climb up here. Perfect. I'm climbing up here, and now maybe I can see a little better what's happening. Wait, but what is this? There's literally a giant worm here. I've never seen something like this before. This is much bigger than I thought. But now I have a problem because this soldier just got here. He said, "What are you doing here? Calm down. I'm just a tourist. I came here because the gate was open. I swear that's what happened." He said, "Either you're arrested or you become a soldier. I can't let you leave with the information you have. I think the most logical choice is to simply become part of the army, right?" And now you can see that he agreed. Unfortunately, I'm going to be part of the army, but I don't know how to do anything. I don't know what they do all day. He said, "Relax, you'll learn, or at least help a little." Now a few months have passed, and since then I've been working here in the army. I have to take care of this fence that is simply a giant worm. I didn't tell anyone this, but I'm very afraid of it because it's a scary animal, and since then I've built a lot of new things. They're all eating the food I brought myself, so I think I'm a great soldier. I improved a lot of things that were bad here, but now one of them is coming here, so I'm greeting him. Now he got closer. He said, "Do you want to see the monster closer?" But of course not. This monster literally scares me. I don't want to come here in any way to this room where he's been trapped for many years. Can you imagine if he escapes because of me? He said, "There's another way to get there. Follow me." I hope we have permission to do this. So now I'm following him. From what it seems, he went up here to the top floor, and now he's arriving right in this room. Okay, this is scary. From here we really can see everything. You can see the giant worm right down here. But from what it seems, he saw me too, and this is the first time I see him moving. He's never moved like this before, and now it looks like the soldier got here. Even he's finding what's happening strange. That hungry worm arrived right there. It's coming running here in front, and somehow it jumped up there. It's better if we get out of here. Now he's calling reinforcements because it's almost climbing up here, and actually it did. So both of us are running. We simply have to escape from here, but it looks like he didn't go down. Actually, he's right here waiting for the worm to get here, and now all the soldiers are coming here. But the truth is that it's already too late. The worm climbed up there and escaped from here. Everything I saw happening was scary. I literally saw it running away. Now a few hours passed, but I'm coming again to talk to him. So he stopped digging, and he's looking here. He said if a giant worm had escaped, it would be on the news. I swear I was there. I saw this happening. I saw a giant worm escaping, but now he's simply laughing because he thinks this is a lie. But I swear to you, this is not a lie. I really saw this happening in front of me. He said, "If it's a lie, you give me the pumpkins you planted. I promise I'll give you that if it's a lie. I'll literally give you these pumpkins, and even the chickens that are here in my house." And now you can see he got scared, and he simply went back running to his house. You can see he locked the doors. He finally believed me, and he's finally safe too, because now I'm also going back home. I'm going to hide here because I'm very scared of everything that's happening. I don't know when that thing will chase me, because the only thing I know is that it's very smart. The hungry worm that was here was super smart, but now I'm coming here to sleep. But while I was sleeping, I started hearing a very weird noise. Okay, I don't know what noise this is, so I just got up, but I realized this is literally a monster. Okay, I can't go downstairs, but now I'm armed, and I'm waiting for it to come here. Seriously, I'm armed. Whoever is here, you can't enter my house. Okay, I had an idea. I'm going to have to see the cameras here on the laptop. Now I'm seeing this, and from what it seems, the giant worm is here. It's literally hitting my door. Every time it hits my door, everything shakes here, especially because it's very strong. But now it finally left. It's trying to invade my house, so I'm asking for help from the soldiers. Okay, I have to hide somewhere. So I'm right here. I'm simply armed in case something terrible happens. If this monster manages to come here, this is going to be terrible. Now it got to this other door, and it's trying to open it. It's shaking the house a lot. But there's a problem. That door is really fragile, and now it managed to get here. This is much worse than it looks. I'm hiding right here, and the power in my house went out. I'm very scared of everything that's happening. I hope it really doesn't find me. But now it's going to come upstairs because it's the last place this worm hasn't searched yet. This is scary. It's searching everything, and it's very close to me. I'm starting to think this is my end. But now finally the soldier just arrived here. He's here in my house, and now he's going to save me. So the worm left, and now it's coming back here, and finally escaped. I'm very lucky that I had help from the soldier, because he really ended up saving me. Now he just got there. Look, I'm fine. The hungry worm left through the back door, but luckily you came. He said, "We can't keep this a secret anymore." So you're telling me that now everyone here in the city will know about this, and he simply agreed. Man, this is scary. He's going to expose to everyone that there's a hungry worm here in the city. So he opened this gate, and he's leaving the neighborhood. If he's going to do this, it's because they really don't think everything here will go back to normal. And now I'm watching television because I want to see everything he's going to say. From what what it seems, he suddenly appeared on television. Even the journalist found this weird. He said, "Attention everyone, a monster escaped from the prison. Lock your houses, and don't leave the house at night or during the day." Now everyone in the city knows about this, but I need urgent help. I'm coming here to call my friend because I need help with something. So he arrived here, and he's already happy again because he forgot everything that's happening. But man, I need help. I need to put wood on the windows, and I need to fix the door that was destroyed. He said, "You owe me pumpkins. I would owe you if this was a lie." But now even the soldier left from here, and now he's coming back here to the neighborhood, especially because he told everyone what's happening. So finally he ended up coming back here to the neighborhood, and he's passing behind me right in this part. But now he ended up arriving here. He said, "Hide from the giant worm." I'm not joking. He finally realized this is true. This soldier had to come here so my friend would believe this is true. So now you're going to take what I'm saying seriously. And finally he agreed. Now a few hours passed, and we're putting wood on the windows, and my friend is helping me do this. I know the dangers of this giant worm because I've studied a lot about this. I worked in the army, so I know all the powers it has. But now even he ended up arriving here. He said, "How does this giant worm have powers?" This worm was a government test. It literally was made as a test, but it ended up getting very strong and ended up escaping from here. This is much more scary than it looks. And now he went back to doing his job. But while he's here, I have to go to the market. After all, everyone here is in panic. So now I'm coming here in the front, and the snow is finally going away. Little by little, the snow in the city is disappearing. Soon everything will go back to normal, which is very good. But it looks like there's a line here at the market, especially because there's a fence here. He said, "Tell me what you want. I'll get it for you." This is simply scary. And now a van just arrived here, and it looks like in this van there's a scientist. I'm just waiting for the light to turn red to come here in the front, but he got out of his car. He said, "Is it true you have secret information about the worm? There are people here doing groceries. I don't have time to answer you. Actually, I'm waiting for the light to turn green." But now he entered inside here. You can't do that. Maybe he can, especially because I just got to the market. So I'm not even going to get stressed about this. He said, "Please, tell me everything you saw." I can't tell you what I saw, especially because I signed contracts that forbid me from doing that. So he got closer, and it looks like he doesn't care about that. He just did his shopping, and now he's already leaving from here. "I'll do my groceries, and then I'll help you." And now he understood that. I hope he leaves me alone. But now I just got here, and I want apples, and apparently there aren't any. But I'm literally seeing apples right here behind. Tell me, why are you lying? Obviously, I know you have apples. He said, "They're reserved for more important people." That's one of the most unfair things I've ever heard. Wait, but what is this? That scientist is coming right here. He's going to get an apple. He literally grabbed it for me and now just ran out. Look, I don't need help anymore. Now I'm leaving, and he brought this apple for me. Look, thank you very much for this, and now I think I'm really going to help you. So he's going back to his vehicle, and now he's going to have to follow me with that van. I'm going to tell him absolutely everything I know. So now we're coming here in the front. Really, he looks like he really wants to know about this. But now he went down here, and it looks like he lives right here. Man, seriously, you live in an underground place? This is really very different. And now the gate was closed. I'm a little scared of this. But now he ended up arriving here. He said, "I live near the army to capture information about everything that happens." Okay, you're really bizarre. But now he's coming here, and he went down there. As soon as I go down there, there will be no turning back. I'll be simply helping a crazy scientist. And now he's going there, and you can see that he has a lot of information about the army. He literally has access to the cameras. So he got up. He said, "How did the monster escape without destroying anything?" It escaped simply by jumping. We didn't imagine it had this power. I know it has super strength, but I didn't know it could jump. It used this power in the last second, and now he's writing about this. He's really weird. But now he's coming here in the front, and he arrived right here. He's accessing a secret room. I've never seen this before. I don't know where he's taking me, but I'm very scared. Now I'm arriving here, and he finally opened this. But right here, there's a picture of the hungry worm. It's scary that you got this because this was in our system. He has several pictures of the hungry worm. Seriously, did you hack our system? And he simply agreed. I'm starting to get scared of this guy. I definitely shouldn't be here. I should be protecting my house instead of being here simply helping a crazy scientist. Can you tell me what you're doing? But he's so busy that he simply can't say anything. After a few hours, I'm watching television, especially because he's very busy. He still didn't even tell me what he's doing. But now he just arrived here. He said, "According to my calculations, you'll be attacked again tonight. How can you predict the future?" I'm starting to think you're a liar. So I'm leaving from here because I don't believe you anymore. And he arrived right here and simply said goodbye. Okay, that was really weird. He actually let me leave from here, which I didn't expect, especially because I thought I'd be trapped here forever. But I really could leave from here. Well, I just got back to my house that was really far away. I'm never going back in there. But now I'm coming here. I just want to know what my friend did too much. So I'm arriving right here, and he's putting wood on the windows. But seriously, you locked the front door? So he's looking here. He said, "Yes, now you enter through the back door." Man, you know the back door was simply broken, right? That door doesn't work anymore, so we can't use that door anymore. And now you can see he got scared. But it's okay, because we can reinforce that door. He said, "I'm not scared because of that." Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm seeing something back here. Okay, this is worse than it looks. We have to get out of here running. So we're coming here in the front. We can't enter inside here. My house is no longer safe. I think it can smell me, and that's how it's following me. So you can go back to your house. Now he understood that. He's simply going back to his house. Actually, he went to the barn. That must be the safest place right now, especially because he can hide here. But now I'm coming inside here. I have to protect this door. I'm not going to let it open this again. Great, this is a little safer. I think this is better than nothing. Now I'm coming here, but many windows aren't protected. There are many windows that have no protection, and there are other windows that are very well protected. I'll have to hide in another place. I can't go upstairs again, so I'm going to turn off the light. And now I'm coming to hide. Maybe staying under the sink is the best option. I'm very well hidden here, and you can see that this monster ended up coming back. It's trying to break my door, but it can't. So it's going to try to get in through the back door. I hope it also can't, especially because this hiding spot isn't the best of all. You can see that it's hitting the door because it's shaking a lot. I'm very scared of this. I already called the army to help me, but now it looks like it already got inside. The door was really opened. I simply don't know where it is. It looks like this worm is coming right here, to the place where I was previously. It saw that I'm not here, and it's leaving. Okay, I think this is going to be my end. It's going to manage to find me, and now it's looking back here. As soon as it gets inside here, this will be my end. But now finally the army arrived here. Man, why did it only arrive at the last second? Now it looks like it ended up escaping. It's too smart to the point of escaping when it knows it's being chased. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Surprisingly, I'm fine. And he's aiming the tank in my direction. I'm a human being, and the giant worm was inside there. So I got closer, and finally he understood that. Now both of them arrived here. He said, "Why do you think they only come after you?" I also don't know, but maybe it's because I worked very close to this giant worm. Here in this prison, I stayed very close to where this giant worm was. So maybe this could be the reason. And that scientist was right. I have to talk to him again because really only he can help me. And now this gate ended up opening. He really knew I was coming. So now I just arrived here. He said, "I knew you'd come back." That was also calculated on my quantum computer. I doubt that's a quantum computer. You were right. I was really attacked last night by the monster. It came to my house and attacked me. Do you know any way to stop it? And from what it seems, he does. Wait, you really do know? Now he went down the elevator. Okay, I'm going to follow him because he's going to help me capture this monster and finally stop everything that's happening here. He said, since it follows your smell, we have to make a perfect trap. I'm willing to be part of this trap to finally capture this giant worm. After a few hours, I built a trap. Are you sure this is going to work? And now he agreed. Okay, I'm going back to build this. I doubt this is going to work. We literally made a cage to capture this giant worm, but it's almost impossible for this to work. This here is my car, and here we have these bars to trap this giant worm. We also have this roof so it doesn't escape by jumping. And as a final touch, I'm going to put a chair here. And now I put my only weapon here. I literally don't have any more weapons. I put my weapon there because apparently it has my smell. And now let's start this plan. So he's going back to his house, especially because I'm the bait. And now I'm coming here to the right place. I'm really very scared of what's going to happen because everything here is very unpredictable. Today the best thing ever can happen or the worst thing ever. But now it's completely nighttime, and I'm coming literally in the middle of nowhere. And from what it seems, I just have to stay here. I have to stay for a few hours here in the middle of nowhere. Meanwhile, he's coming here, and he's going to use his quantum computer. Here he can see exactly where I am. It's really impressive that he can see all of this. It looks like he can see me through a prison camera. Alright, I'm going to sleep a little, so warn me when something is happening. Now it's later, and I woke up with him saying something. He said, "The monster is coming. Get ready." Okay, I'm very scared because I don't know where it's coming from. From what it seems, this monster is coming here. I hope it gets inside my car. It literally came here because of my smell, and now it's trapped here. It didn't even use the chair I put there. So I'm taking it to the army. I finally managed to capture this giant monster. So now I'm coming here in the front. I don't know where the weapon is. And also the chair. Did it eat all of that? Okay, I hope that's not what happened. But now I'm arriving here in the army. I can't believe this plan actually worked. Now I'm arriving right here. Soldier, I brought the monster back. And now even he's scared. This guy came out from here too. And you can see he's also scared. Especially because I literally brought the monster back. Now a whole day passed. And everything went back to normal. They're working again. And this worm is completely trapped here. It can't escape anymore because the roof was closed. I'm being interviewed. And yes, I captured this worm literally using this vehicle. It sounds like a joke, but that's really what happened. When it's daytime, everything is normal. But when it gets nighttime, here in Brookhaven, the city starts to become unsafe with these monsters. They are simply scary. And today, I want to survive in this giant base that I just finished building. This is the biggest survival base of all. Aren't you afraid of what's happening? It seems like Big isn't afraid, but I'm afraid because I know how scary this is. He said, "I only saw the monsters on TV, and I've already seen them in real life. They are scary." But now, Bobby just arrived here. I'm coming to see what's going on. Bob tells me, "Why did you come here out of nowhere?" He said, "You're invited to my birthday, which happens tonight. Can't you do this at another time? Because at night, it's unsafe. The city becomes dangerous when it's nighttime." It seems that, unfortunately, he can't change that. But now, Big is coming here. And why did he grab that suitcase? Okay, Bobby, I'll go to your party, but it's really very strange that he's having the party at night. But now Big arrived right here. Why did you grab your suitcase? I don't understand this. He said, I'm not going back home at night, and neither should you. So that means that you're going to sleep at their base. And he agreed. Okay, you can go this time, but I'm going to stay here. Someone has to protect this base. This base can be easily invaded by monsters. They can sneak in here and attack us when we least expect it. And now, finally, it's nighttime. And now I'm leaving here. My friend also got into the car. And finally, we're leaving. But the king is right there. What are you doing here out of nowhere? He said, I will protect your base. Look, that's perfect. So he jumped right here and jumped over the fence. It's very good that he's going to take care of everything. And now he closed the gate and he's going to take care of our house. We're very lucky to have a trustworthy neighbor. We've known him for a very long time. He's our only neighbor and his house is very safe because it has fences in literally all parts. So I'm coming here to the front very carefully because I don't know what I might find here. And apparently there's a monster. He's right here and he's scary. But now he's looking at us and you can see that he grabbed an axe. This is worse than it looks. He's coming after us. We have to get out of here now. So finally I escaped from him. I'm coming here to Bob's house. So finally I'm getting here. We're coming here to Bob's house and apparently he's already waiting for us. This is one of the bases that exist. There are several other bases here in Brookhaven. Some were destroyed and others, like my base, remain safe. But I need you to open the gate. Finally he opened it and now I'm going to park my car here. There are several luxury vehicles here. I don't know how he has all of this, but now we're coming here and this is his party. It's a giant party. So we arrived here. I don't even know how old Bob is turning. I have no idea. He said, today I celebrate 1 month of birthday. Wait, 1 month of birthday? What does that mean? Bob's cousin is looking here. He said every month he celebrates his birthday. I don't think that makes much sense. A birthday should be every year and not every month. But now they are sitting right here. He already grabbed a piece and now we all grabbed it too. This is really amazing and everyone here is eating. Bobby's birthday is the best birthday of all because it happens every month. That's actually pretty cool. At first I thought it was strange, but now I'm understanding that he's a genius. After a few hours, we're watching television. It's really very late. He said, the monsters are evolving. Now they enter houses, jumping over the walls. This is worse than it looks. He said, relax. I doubt this will affect us. But it's obvious that this will affect us. The walls of your house aren't as high as they seem. And the ones in my house too. This king is taking care here only of the front of the base. Meanwhile, back here there are literally monsters. Okay, I have to go there now. I can't let my house be destroyed. I have to run here before something terrible happens. Okay, I have to speed this up. So now, I'm using the car's nitro. I'm coming here without stopping. Okay, I finally managed to stop this. And the king just arrived here. He said, why did you come back earlier? I came back here because there's a monster. I'm not going to let him come to my base. He's exactly right here in front. And according to the TV, the monsters evolve. He's even looking here. And as soon as we shoot, he'll leave. So I'm aiming exactly here, and I shot. And finally he ended up leaving, and he'll finally leave us alone. This is really very strange, but they simply disappear as soon as we shoot in their direction. The king is looking here. He said, they have a level of intelligence higher than some humans. I think you're really right. These monsters must be smarter than Bob's cousin. Or maybe not. But now I'm coming here to take care of my base. I'll have to close this gate, and now I'm going to take care of the base, exactly here. But I have to watch all sides. Meanwhile, he left here. The good thing about him living very close is that he can come here to my house whenever he wants. He just has to jump this wall. But I'm watching everything, and it looks like everything here is normal. This is very good. Now, a few weeks have passed, and some things have changed. The city is a little dirtier for unknown reasons. And now Big just arrived here. It seems like he just woke up. Big, I'm a little scared. I'm thinking that our base isn't safe. He said, of course it's safe. We literally have radars. I know that, but there are monsters coming that are worse than anything. We're not prepared to deal with these monsters. So I had a slightly better idea. Let's turn my house into a base. He doesn't even know how I'm going to do this. You just have to follow my plan. Great, both of us are doing this, and Big is helping me too. I hadn't realized this, but my house is very unsafe in the back. There are literally glass windows that can be easily broken. So I'm putting these fences in case this gets broken. These fences give extra protection. Now a few hours have passed, and now the two of us are coming here. We finally finished this, and my house is very well protected. There are fences on all the windows, which prevent the monsters from coming here. And now we're eating this pizza. We both really deserve this, but I'm coming here to watch television. This journalist just appeared here, and it looks like he has something urgent to say, but out of nowhere it changed to these military forces. Okay, it seems like this really is very important. He said, according to the scientist, the monsters are evolving very quickly. Okay, this is scary, and even Big came here to see this. Now I'm closer to the television. I want to understand everything that's happening. And now the scientist appeared. This means that things are really serious. He said, the monsters want to camouflage themselves among humans, so if you see humans with long necks, run. This is worse than it looks. Big is looking here. He said, everything is under control. control. We have a base inside a base. Well, I really hope you're right, but now I think it's better to go to sleep. Better than staying worried. Now I'm coming here to my bedroom. Tomorrow will be a very long day. And now even Big is coming here to his bedroom. He sleeps in this bedroom to watch what's happening. But I can't sleep because I only think about the worst. If they invade our base and invade our house, this will be our end. Maybe it would be interesting to make a base, inside another base. This one here is my base. This is the base that's inside the base. And if I go down here, there's the secret bunker that can be the other base that I'm looking for so much. This will be perfect. I'll do exactly that here, the final base for us to survive. Now, a few hours have passed. While Big is washing the dishes, I'm building the secret base, and he doesn't even know this. Here there's everything we need, and there are foods that last many months. There's a simple bathroom, and unbelievably, there's an emergency exit. Great, this is very good. I'll call Big to come in here. I'm going up here. He's watching TV, but he's very scared. Okay, I want to know what happened. Big, can you tell me that? Okay, it looks like a horrible piece of news is playing. He said the island of Brookhaven was successfully evacuated. There are no more people there. Wait, this can't be true at all, because they didn't evacuate our base. Big, this is definitely our end. Luckily, I did something you didn't expect. Under us there's a totally secret base, and we have to go there now. After all, it's already getting dark, and now that it's completely night, our base will probably be invaded. Even if I close this door, that won't help at all. This house can still be invaded. He said, let's go to the bunker. So, we're arriving here. We just have to go down here like this. So, finally he came here too, and the bunker door was closed. We have to set up here, our totally secret base. But for now, I'm going to sleep. I wanted to know why you brought so many boxes, and it looks like there are several monsters in front of my house. I can see at least 3. And now, finally, it dawned. And what piano noise is this? Okay, Big is playing the piano, and he put many things here in the base. Big, why did you put so many flashlights? This simply doesn't make sense. So he came right here. He said, the power will go out just like at Bob's house. That's true. This can happen. You can see that Bobby's base was invaded, but on top of that, the power at the house went out. Both houses are without power. I don't know if Bobby is okay. There are several vehicles here, but the helicopter that was here disappeared. He must have used the helicopter to escape. Big, this piano takes up a lot of space. I don't know if it's worth having a piano here in the base because we have little space. But now I'm working out, and let's hope these candies last a long time. And the power of my house is supplied by this electrical wiring that goes to that light pole. We literally steal power, but I want to watch television. Wait, what happened? The house power simply went out, and Big was right all this time. The power of our houses, at some point, would go out. This is much worse than it looks. He said, there's no problem. We still have the lights down here. Yes, there are many lights, but there's a problem. We can't watch television anymore. Literally, this doesn't turn on. He's messing with the laptop here, but it looks like this turned on. And now we're on a call with this military officer. He said, where were you? We looked for you at Bob's house, and you simply weren't there. We're in our house, which is in the other base. Apparently they're going to come get us here. Big, I asked you to not turn on this laptop for nothing. Its battery isn't infinite, so we can't waste it. And now 2 monsters enter the base. This is much worse than it looks. But now I'm finally sleeping. Now we're on another day. It looks like Big is playing. Okay, he definitely doesn't play very well, but you have to stop. You can't waste this battery for nothing. But now the battery has run out. He said, I'll find another laptop later. And now, how are we going to talk to the military officer? We don't even know if he's in the city, but for some reason his house is on fire. Okay, I'm going out to see what happened. I'm even armed to avoid problems. Okay, I'm coming here very carefully. Monsters don't appear during the day, and we're really very lucky. But I don't know why my friend's house is on fire. Okay, that's a lot of fire. I'm going back here to the base. I've never seen this happen before. His house really is on fire way too much. Everything that's happening here is simply scary. A few months passed. I can't stand staying here anymore. I don't know how Big isn't going crazy. Everything bad that could happen literally happened to us. We can't even leave here anymore. He's still training a lot. He said, I've already said it. We should leave here. This base has been compromised for a long time. Dude, you don't understand. Unbelievably, this is the safest place of all. The entire city is being destroyed, and now the monsters don't only attack at night, they also attack during the day. You can see that my base was totally destroyed. Literally, there's no gate anymore. The small house was also destroyed, and there are several monsters inside. This happened because they broke these protections. We're in the only safe place. I don't know how you're happy, but now he went back to training. Big, I have something to tell you. It's already time for us to leave here. You were right all this time. It really is past time for us to leave here. We have to leave through this door. So, finally I'm escaping from here, and Big has to come here too. We finally have to escape from here, but now I don't know where we're going to go. Literally, there are no more people here in the city. The only ones who were here ended up escaping. Okay, we have a problem. This monster saw us here. We have to get out of here now, before he chases us. But what is this that's coming here? There's a van passing here. Okay, I'm scared. And he came out aiming this weapon. He said, who are you? Calm down. We're human beings who are running away from home. We lived in this base that was invaded, and we left without having any idea where we were going. So, finally he lowered this weapon. He said, if you want, come with me, but I'm also homeless. Okay, I arrived here, and my friend is coming right behind. He has to come behind the van because there's no more space for him. I want to know how the city is. It's the first time that I'm seeing with my own eyes everything that's happening. Why is the city sky orange? And now he's taking us here. Okay, now it's getting dark. Literally, it's getting nighttime. Maybe it would be interesting to find a place to sleep. So he's arriving here in front. Dude, this door is good. There should be food here. So now all of us are coming here, and we're closing the doors because we have to protect ourselves. Great, I finished my part. I think they finished too. We're a great team. I've never seen this player before, but you seem like a good person, and you can see that there's food here. Okay, I'm eating this because I'm hungry, and he's also eating this. Finally, there's different food here. Now it's officially nighttime, and the monsters already started to appear. All of us are sleeping here, except that there's a monster here at the window that's really scaring me. I can't sleep knowing that there's a monster here at the window. He's right here, and he's terrifying. He said, it's normal. They always more or less know where you are. Okay, I really didn't know that, but that explains why so many bases were destroyed. They knew that I was close to my house, and they arrived here. They know that we're here, and now they're close. Now finally it dawned. I almost couldn't sleep last night. These two definitely slept, but I saw that monster, and I was simply scared. He's breaking this wood. Finally this worked, and it looks like we're going to leave through here. Okay, this is very smart. It must be better than breaking all this wood. So, all of us are coming here to the front, but while the two of them are coming up here, I want to check something very important. Several stores still have power, so can I use this computer to finally talk to the military? This is a very real possibility. Now they arrived here at the houses to take everything that was left here inside. Meanwhile, I'm coming right here. Finally, the military answered. Dude, finally I'm seeing you. I need you to rescue us. We're literally at Bob's house. It looks like he's already coming. That was way too fast. He's landing here, but I haven't even gotten to that part yet. And now this door just opened, and the two of them are coming in here. Okay, I have to hurry before they leave here. He started to fly, but luckily I arrived in time, and now he has landed again. Now we were finally rescued. We're officially leaving here, and we'll be taken to a safer city. Any city is safer than the city of Brookhaven. The Olympics were released, and they're simply incredible. Bob, for example, is up here, and now you can see that he's going down below. And now he just jumped in this part. This is sensational. One of my biggest dreams is simply to win the Olympics. So then this friend of mine came closer. He said, so why don't you try to win? Dude, not just anyone can go in there. In fact, you have to pass the test. And now Bob just got into the cable car, and that's how he's going to go up there. I really want to be able to come here one day. He said, let's be honest. If Bob is there, it's because it's easy. Dude, maybe you're actually right. So now I'm going down below. I'm really going to take part in this. I'm sure that I can get into the Olympics, especially because I'm very good at what I do. Likewise, I can also do several tricks, and maybe I'll be able to take part in these Olympics. So now I just arrived here. I don't know where the interview happens, so I'm coming here to the television. Okay, it looks like Bob's cousin and the journalist are there. I really don't know where I do the interview to be able to take part in the Olympics, but now this guy arrived right here. He said, you're just another one who wants to take part in the Olympics? Look, I'm not just another one. In fact, I'm sure that I'll do very well in this. I already have experience with this sport, so he understood that, and now he's calling me. Okay, I don't know where I have to go. I only know that now I'm following him to take part in the Olympics. I'm really very excited to come here, and from what it looks like, we're going to go up by cable car. So I arrived here just in time. I really almost couldn't make it here. And dude, I'm recording all of this, especially because this is very new to me. I've never been on a cable car before. Now he's taking me here to the front, and it looks like there are two other people there. I don't know what those two are doing here. Now I have to get my board. There are several fascinating ones, but I really want this one. Great, now I'm ready. So I arrived right here. The three of us are right here, and from what it looks like, we have to go down there. He said, the first one to arrive will be part of the Olympics. Okay, we're ready to go for it. And now it looks like he's going down here. And now he just grabbed this sign and started the race. Okay, finally I'm going down here. I'm very fast, but he is too. From what it looks like, he's going to win. Dude, I can't believe he won this. Literally, he was the winner. Dude, this was bizarre. We started together, but somehow, he was a little faster than me. I finished in second place, but that's not very good. Now the judge is arriving, and basically that means I failed. I lost to him by a few milliseconds. He said, only the player who finished in first place passed the test. Dude, this is very unfair. I really should have won. And now you can see that he's laughing at me. But now he just left here. He said, there's a spot for only one more person. There are 6 competitors who compete in a battle of 2 people. Wait, I didn't understand understand that properly. So during the Olympics, I'll always compete against one person? He said, yes, I'm drawing. See if you understand. It looks like he made this drawing, but this drawing doesn't even make sense. There are some things missing there. If there are 6 players at the beginning, how do you end up with 4 players if 3 were eliminated? He said, it's simple. The audience votes for the eliminated player who should return. Wow, I think I understood that. This is going to be really hard. Now I'm going back home, and this guy is showing up on television. I simply hate him, especially because I already know that he's a bad person. He said, whoever failed is a noob. It's absurd everything he's saying. This guy is very weird. But now I'm coming here to sleep. Tomorrow, I'll have to compete again to win and get a spot in the Olympics. Great, now we're on another day. Now I think I'm ready for this. I'm wearing this cold outfit. After all, it's full of snow here. It's really very cold. And now I'm coming to the next tests. And apparently, it's about to start. He's waiting for me here. He said, go up there already. This is your last chance. Great, I'm exactly here. And there are 3 people, but they don't seem to be that good. And it's going to start at any moment. And now it started. So now I'm coming here. I really have to win this. Finally, I passed Big. And now I ended up winning. And finally, Big arrived here. And that guy is getting here too. Dude, I can't believe that I won this. I thought it would be impossible, but it really was possible. So now he just arrived here. He said, great, the matches will officially start. I'll call you as soon as it's your turn. Wait, who are you talking to? Because Big simply failed. He said, of the 6 who passed, 3 are already here watching all of this. Okay, there are these 2 players that I hadn't noticed before. Now I'm watching television, and it's showing the very first race, where I'm not in the race, but actually it's this guy in red against this other player. I'm hoping the player in red loses, especially because he seems very good. And now you can see that the race started. And now you can see that he finished the race, and the player in red simply won. Dude, he won in the last second. I can't believe this. But now I'm very scared, especially because I don't know if I'll keep winning this. I'll have to train to improve a little. And now Big just arrived here. Big, I need help to train. Do you know what I can do? He said, no, I came here to ask to borrow some fruit. Dude, how are you going to borrow fruit? You're going to eat half and then give back half? And now he agreed, and it looks like he's really not joking. He's only going to eat half and then give back half of the apple. But now I have to train, even if it's alone. I want to become the best of all. So I'm arriving exactly here, and it looks like Big is also going to go down below. Dude, why didn't you call me? And now he's coming to the front here. I'm coming here too, and I'm really very good. I don't know if doing tricks helps with anything. Probably, this doesn't help at all. So I'm doing several tricks to test this. Dude, I'm really very good. And now, finally, Big is coming back here, and you can see that he just did a jump, and now he came back here. He said, I doubt you can do what I did. Okay, I'm coming here to do the same thing. I need speed, and now I just did the perfect jump. This is really very cool. I can do the trick that Big did very easily. Now I'm coming here on the wall, and now I'm going to jump over Big, and it really worked. Dude, it's really cool to do tricks with this. And now I stopped, but now Big is looking here. Apparently, the next match is about to start, which will be WX against Bob's cousin. And from what it looks like, it started, but WX started in front, and now Bob's cousin passed and is simply winning. Dude, I can't believe he won. And WX arrived last. I really expected WX to win, but somehow he ended up losing. Now it was the middle of the night, and I just received a call. I already know what this is. He said, where are you? Your match is about to start now. Okay, I'm coming here running. I really can't be late. I have to get here as fast as possible so I don't miss the match. If I arrive too late, I'll simply be disqualified. So I just arrived right here, and I'm simply going up here with this cable car. I'm sure that everything here will work out. Great, I finally arrived here. Great, now I'm going down below, and this is my opponent. I'm very afraid of losing this, especially because it was very hard to get here. He's already holding the sign to basically start the match. And now this has finally started. Great, the 2 of us are now coming down here, but now I'm finally passing him, and I'm starting to win. I'm going to do a trick, and now I just arrived at the end. I'm really very happy that I won this. I didn't even expect that I would win. In fact, it was more likely that I would lose. And now you can see that this guy got very scared. I think even he didn't expect that I would win. In fact, I think he didn't know anything. And now it's showing about me on television. I really want to know what they're going to say about it. He said, it's a surprise that he won, but now the elimination matches begin. Wow, now the match is really going to start. He had made that very simple drawing. So we're exactly at this part, where 2 different teams are going to compete to see who's going to win this. Again, I'm watching television, and now, for some reason, WX just appeared here. Dude, what's he doing here on the news? He said, thank you to everyone who voted for me to come back. I trained a lot, and I'll be the best of all. I wonder who he's going to race against now. Finally, we're on another day. day, and today I have to train. I have to be even better than WX, and again, Big is here. He said, do you want the apple back? I only ate 10% of it. Dude, it's obvious that I don't want it. I thought from the beginning that you were joking, but now I need help. I need to be faster to win these Olympics. So he's coming out here, and he's going over there to the front. Okay, I'm going to follow him too. I want to see what he's doing and also where he's taking me. But apparently, he's coming here to the giant mountain, and now he stopped right here. Okay, I'm coming back up here. He said, you must learn a way to go down faster. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, I'm going to start a race, but it won't be a real match. It's just to see the best way to start. It started! And coming this way, I'm really very fast. But is there a way to be even faster? He said, try jumping as soon as it starts. Dude, I think you're actually right. And that's simply a great idea. Now I jumped, and this simply doesn't help much. I'm thinking of other ways to start faster, but it's very difficult. Maybe the best way to improve is by adapting my reaction time to start as soon as he changes the sign. Okay, now I'm coming here to the front. He said, you're super slow. Okay, I don't know how I'm bad, but let's try again. Great, he grabbed this sign. As soon as it turns green, I'll start the race. Okay, it turned green, and now I'm going down below. Okay, that reaction time was perfect. As soon as he grabbed the sign, I started going down. Now I'm definitely ready for the race, and I'm probably more than prepared. Now I'm watching television, and from what it looks like, another race is about to start. I'm really curious to see who's going to be the winner this time. And now the race finally started, but Bob's cousin is a little slower. Literally, that guy won. Okay, it looks like that guy is better than I expected, especially because he won against Bob's cousin. Now a few hours have passed. I was sleeping, but they're calling me. Dude, you can't call me at this time. He said, your race only starts tomorrow. Wait, so why are you calling me if today isn't my race? He said, now it's Bob's cousin who's going to take care of the races because he started crying yesterday when he lost. Wow, that's pretty weird, but I'm not surprised. That's something Bob's cousin would definitely do. Now we're on another day, and I'm coming exactly here to start the race. I'm really ready to start this. I want to see if Bob's cousin is really here. Dude, he really is here. So it was true. Is it serious that you started crying yesterday? He said, of course not. I don't cry. Well, the security cameras say otherwise. You really were crying. Great, now I'm exactly here, but it's against WX that I'm going to race. I really didn't expect this. Okay, I really have to win this, and after this match I'll go to the finals. He said, I trained for days. It's more likely that I'll win. I trained for months so I would have more chances to win. Now even he got confused, and he's looking here. He said, how did you train for months if we've been here for 2 days? Look, I'd rather not answer that. He really figured out that I was lying. I'm waiting for this to finally start, and now it started. Okay, I'm already coming here. I'm much faster than him. He's coming behind me too, but now I finally finished the race, and it was actually pretty easy. Really, paying attention to the sign helped me a lot. And now WX is arriving right here and just fell to the ground. So Bob's cousin is arriving right here and is carrying him to the hospital. WX simply passed out, but now this guy has arrived here too. He said, soon, you'll cry too because you lost to me. I guarantee you that I won't. He's trying to make me sad, but he won't succeed. There's no way he'll make me feel sad. And now it looks like he's coming here to train. Now it's finally night. I'm waiting for everyone to leave so I can train too. There's this journalist, and also that guy who just left. Finally, he's leaving here, and now I'll be able to train. And now the journalist is leaving too. After all, it's very late, and now I'll be able to train. I want to train secretly, without anyone knowing what's happening. Okay, I'm coming here, and I'm going to get into this cable car. Great, I finally arrived here, and I have this entire place just for me. Literally, the entire mountain is mine. Wait, what's this here? Is it serious that Big is up here recording a video? Okay, I wasn't expecting to find him here. Big, what are you doing? He said, I'm asking you the same thing. It's forbidden to come here at night. I came here to train, and you came just to record your dances. Okay, now I'm coming here to the front. It's a little hard to get here, but it worked. And now I'll have to go down below through here. We already used these 2 tracks, so the next one must be the middle one. So I'm arriving right here to train. Okay, this is going to be a little difficult, especially because this track is much bigger than I thought. Here, there's a giant ramp that you jump and go down below. I'm really a little afraid of this, but I'm ready to train. And now even Big arrived here. Okay, I have to pass him. So I'm arriving down here, and he simply won this. Big, you're better than I thought. So finally he stopped. He said, let's train until you're the best. And yes, you're really right. So now we're coming here to the front. I'll have to go down here very carefully, especially because I'm very scared. This is much bigger than it looks. Now Big is here too. He's by my side, and now this is going to start. But wait a moment, there's something bad happening here. So finally he stopped. He wants to know what's happening. Dude, from what it looks like, the police officer is coming here, literally to the Olympics. Okay, this is worse than it looks. He saw us. Now the 2 of us went down as fast as possible, especially because we had to run away. So he arrived too, and the 2 of us are literally running home now. Literally, we're on another day. And now a helicopter arrived right here. After all, my match is about to start. I'm very anxious, especially because I can finally win this and prove to them that I'm the best of all. Great, now I just arrived here. I'm really ready. I'll beat him as soon as the match starts. Now even he's looking here. He said, I beat everyone, and even your new friend. Do you want to lose too? There's a very big difference. I stayed up all night training here on this ramp, which is very difficult. Now he's laughing here. He said, I trained much more, and now the match is going to start. It finally started. I'm coming here much faster. Dude, I'm much faster than him, and I'm literally winning this. I did a perfect trick, and now I finally arrived at the end. Dude, you arrived too late. Now I'm officially the winner. And now you can see that he's very scared, but he's arriving here. After all, he has to stay here in this part for us to receive the trophies. Bob's cousin arrived in 3rd place, and WX also arrived here. And you can see that all of us are appearing here on television. This is simply incredible. Now he brought our medals, and now everyone here has their medals. I can't even believe that I managed to win this. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.